Hello, Archmage. Before you can be trained, I must find out if you have white arrow fever. If you suffer from that condition, there is no helping you. White arrow fever is a terrible disease that affects some mages and adventurers. It affects the judgment center of the brain, causing people to ignore instructions in order to follow a non-existent white arrow. Such people can be told to do something by the staff here at the college, but will always wander off chasing these white arrows. They are deaf, dumb and blind to everything else. Yes, poor judgment can cause the person to harm themselves or other people. It affects people with a very low IQ, usually village idiots and other stupid people.
Forbidden Grimoires. Oh, Archmage. I didn't see you there. I sell grimoires, known around here as spellbooks, but mine are very special. Take a look. Grimoires are written in blood by the most powerful mages. And I am the only merchant that sells them.
Archmage?
Come back soon.
I really should not drink my own potions, but they're just so good. Want some? They do not call me lonely flower picker for nothing, you know. What do you need?
Hello, Archmage.
Greetings, Archmage. I managed to bring a hand to life this morning, but it seems to have crawled off somewhere.
Hello, Archmage.
Hello. My fellow necromancer needs a hand. Oh, there it is. Quick, catch it before it runs off again. I follow in the footsteps of the royal necromancers that once served this college. But the college does not like talking about them much. No necromancer needs a hand. Oh, there it is. Quick, catch it before it runs off.
someone there?
Revered as the first god. He is often called Akatosh. The missing god is always related. Hello, Archmage. Good work. It sounds like the crypt will make an excellent training area for the students. Especially if the ghosts only appear when certain coffins are opened. It will allow our students to practice their spells in real combat conditions. Students that decide to ignore instructions, ignore their own notes as to what they are supposed to be doing, cannot be helped. When they start pestering Master Gisgard for answers, they defeat the whole point of attending this college. We might as well not exist. Rather than dump down the college services to their level, which would also make the college pointless, we move all the half-wits into, White Arrow fever sufferers into a special college for special people. In this special college, we make sure we have no lit flames or sharp objects that can harm our special mages. Master Gisgard also sends his apologies. He is sick of having to explain things when mages fail to listen to their teachers, so you will not see him much. Except when he wishes to shoot fireballs at one of those half-wits. I mean, White Arrow fever sufferers. I guess you will hear this sooner or later. Have you heard of the Wolf Queen? Yes, that is the one. While she was Queen of Skyrim, she managed to place her own son on the Imperial throne for a time. But after he was killed, her luck ran out. Emperor Cephas sent an army to rid Skyrim of Portima Septim, at which point Queen Portima turned to necromancy for her answers. Those necromancers, the cursed ones, the ones that accepted the Wolf Queen's gold and served her until her death. They are buried in our crypt. The crypt became cursed after the royal necromancers were buried down there. Things happened, unnatural things, unspeakable things. Since the great collapse, the evil down there has grown in power. Cut off from the world, there was nothing to stop it.
By opening up the crypts, the cursed ones that have grown in power down there can leave and spread their evil across Skyrim once again. The horror of the days of the Wolf Queen will return when her former necromancers rise from their graves. You be careful. The world is full of evils, some known, some unknown. All are deadly. Each other. Winterhold now serves the dead. The living may not enter.
Hello, Archmage. What can... I see Opie has filled your head with curses, rituals, and gods. He always does that. Still, it's good to have unwanted guests dealt with. If the Jarl practiced necromancy, he would need help from within the college prior to the Great Collapse. I want you to go down to the Arcanium and search the library for anything about the Jarl and his visits to the college.
Good to see you again, Archmage.
You are looking good today, Archmage.
What do you want? Just leave me alone. Can't you see I'm busy getting drunk? I remember him. Not good enough for him, I was. Not allowed to be a member of his precious order. Well, to hell with him and his order. The Master started an Order of the Black Worm at the college. A secret it was. He would bring in other necromancers to teach things. Forbidden things. But only the best and the brightest students were allowed to join. I was not good enough for him. The Master only wanted the best for his order. No second-rate necromancers like me. They were old, very old. Rarely removed their hoods, as I recall. Their hands were almost pure bone, as if the skin had worn away. I sneaked into one of the Order's meetings once. Stayed at the back of the class so not to draw attention. The visitors demonstrated some advanced necromancy to the younger members of the Order. Way too advanced for me. The Master would choose his brightest students who would then leave with his visitors. I never saw any of those students again.
Hello, Archmage. This is most disturbing. The Master appears to have long since gone, but his student's order from 50 years ago is something to worry about. If they still exist, they must know about the undead Jarl. They may even be responsible for his great power. Tell me, have you heard about the Order of the Black Worm? Manny Marco was originally a member of the Psychic Order, very powerful mages as you know. When he left that order, he founded the Order of the Black Worm, and the Mages Guild became his hated enemy. The two sides battled each other for centuries, but Manny Marco died in the late Third Era, and the Mages Guild got disbanded in the early Fourth Era.
You are looking good today, Archmage.
Hello, Archmage. Well done. You have learned to rise above the politics of other orders and guilds and focus on the pursuit of knowledge. Whilst the Mages Guild is long gone, its politics remain. Many students arriving here believe the old Mages Guild policies apply here too. We like to snap them out of that illusion nice and early with tests like this. The college is non-political. We focus on the study of magic, not the politics of magic. Once you become political, you spend more time pursuing political agendas than you spend studying magic. You effectively stop being a mage. Have you heard of the Synod? They are what is left of the political side of the Mages Guild. Sooner or later they will be involved in a war with other mage orders. Mage politics seldomly ends well for anybody, which is why the college wants all students to remain non-political whilst they are here. Since you did well, I'll teach you something about magic. What would you like to learn? Enchanting. Now, that is not what I would have expected you to do.
Hello. If you are ready for some alteration training, I have a task for you. Down these corridors are a number of flooded rooms. In those flooded rooms are a number of chests. One of them is enchanted. I want you to find that enchanted chest and open it. Once you have opened it, your training will be complete. You will need to use a water breathing spell to breathe underwater whilst you search for the enchanted chest. Good luck.
Are you here to practice your illusion spells? I teach students to use illusion spells, specifically light spells. The dark corridor over there is my training area. It is a simple, find the enchanted chest training session, only in pitch darkness. Except for a dozen or so special mages that ran off into the darkness without learning any light spells and got lost in there, no. Do not worry if you feel something stroking your leg in there, or fondling your, look, I'll be straight with you. There was an accident, well, more of a joke. Some necromancers well, they reanimated a bunch of dead hands, and the hands being fast little buggers ran off into the darkness before anyone could stop them. This would not be a problem, except that these hands are, there's no other way to say this, so I'll just say it. They are very horny. The rooms down that corridor are in total darkness. In the dark are several chests. One of them is enchanted. I want you to find the enchanted chest and open it. Once you've done that, your training will be complete. You will need to use a light spell to help you see in the dark. Good luck, and try not to get lost.
I'm going to complain. The master's chest is clearly not here. I would have found it. It has to be his fault. Henry, is that you rubbing my leg? I hear Master Giscard hunts idiots in this area of the college. Thank God I'm a special mage. Master's training area is broken.
Those idiots will be the death of me. What can I do you for? I plan all the training and the day-to-day activities of the college. When mages go to lunch, it is because I told them to do so. When they train, it is because I told them to do it. What gave that away? My pleasant personality? Or the fact I just roasted an idiot in the illusion training area? Look, I put a lot of work into making everything around here function correctly every day. But I'm finding myself spending more and more time listening to the excuses of those idiots out there when they cannot complete a task. It is always the training at fault, or something had to be broken. It is never them being totally useless and failing to open their eyes in the first place. They have a right to what? Waste the other master's time because they failed to listen the first time round? If I had my way, I would expel the lot of them. But since they do not have my way, I'll settle for roasting them when people are not looking. It is really good therapy. You should try it.